What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing the 68th installment of Retro Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing my Dragon Wings 1-400 scale Transworld Airlines Boeing 717-200 in the American Airlines hybrid livery. This is a very interesting aircraft for sure, and also a very interesting place that I got this model from. So I got this back in 2018 at a store called Poppy's Treasures. It's like a little vendor inside an antique store in Kansas City, because I went down there with my family. We were doing some fun things in the area, so we decided to stop at this place to see what they had, because I heard about this place. They were, I think, an authorized Gemini Jets retailer. I think they still are, too. But they have a section in an antique store there in KC, and they had some models for sale. They had one Gemini Jet and a couple Dragon Wings that I was interested in. And they were all Americans. I got the 757 from Gemini Jets. That was the first release. I also did a retro review on that if you want to go check it out. And then I also got the MD-80 in this same hybrid livery, and then the 717. So this is a very interesting model for sure, and we'll certainly take a look at it here in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the box. So this is the front of the box. We've got ourselves a nice outline of the TWA tail. TWA, an American Airlines company, reflecting the merger at the time. Boeing 717, limited edition, 2,000 pieces, and this is distributed exclusively by the American Airlines C.R. Smith Museum down in Dallas, which I did visit. Got a video of it on my YouTube, so finally happy to say that I visited that place, so you can go check that out as part of my Airliners International 2023 playlist. I also have some wheels. I think this is from the MD-80, I think, because I know I'm missing a wheel on that, but there are two in here, so it might be from the 717 too, but I don't know for sure. On the bottom, there's a bit of a tear, because I think, yeah, there was a price tag somewhere on it, and when I tried to remove it, it took that with. Now, the item number on this is CRS002, but Dragon Wings has a 55384 item number, which is actually on the barcode back here. That's the item number in the MADB database, so I just go with that, but there's also a secondary item number right under there. They have American Airlines officially licensed product and the Dragon Wings logo down there. On this side, we have the C.R. Smith Museum logo along with some postage information, the TWA and American Airlines Company logo, and then a copyright date, released in 2002, which is accurate to the information I have. Top of the box has the airline, aircraft type, item number again, American Airlines logo, and Dragon Wings logo. And then the back of the box has an image of the plane in real life. Let me see if this is the same registration. Can't see registration on it though, but I would assume it is. And then we have the C.R. Smith Museum logo along with their domain and some license disclaimers at the bottom. So put that off to the side, and I'm going to bring the model into view, which this is on a stand since, yeah, the landing gear, they not necessarily broke, but it just kind of fell apart. So I just placed it on a stand alongside the MD-80 since I already had that one on a stand. And it actually looks really cool with it being on this stand. So we'll take a look at this model. First time I've done one on a stand in a long time. I think that Eastern E300 was the last time I did one on a stand. And I'm sure if you look closely, you can kind of see me there in the reflection. So hello. Hopefully you all are doing well. I'll be in front of the camera one of these days, I promise, but just waiting for the right time to do it. I should probably raise the camera up just a little bit more to get a better view of that nose. There we go. So to start off at the front, we've got a gray nose cone, and we have the red, white, and blue cheat line. Cockpit windows up there with the eyebrows, a very prominent characteristic on a lot of 717s. Some later ones don't have them. We've got the TWA titles and an American Airlines company in that white cheat line. Passenger windows all throughout, and then there's the overwing exits right there. And the very lovely Rolls-Royce engines on this bird. And then we've got the TWA logo there on the tail, just a gray paint on it with a little American flag to resemble the American livery, since of course they're merging with them. Nice front profile right there. And then on the right side of the aircraft, not too much to report on here, but there are some luggage doors under here. Also, the registration is printed right up here, if you can see that through the glare I've got with my lighting. Try to zoom in on it so you can see it a little better. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see there. Sorry about the focus. It's not really wanting to cooperate, but you can kind of see it there. Registration is November 2417 Foxtrot, if you can't see it all that well. They printed the registrations above the engines on the Mad Pups and then the MD-80s for American. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they couldn't just place it, you know, maybe back here or underneath the windows. I don't know. It's very interesting that they did print the registration behind the engines and all that. So it makes it a bit difficult to find the registrations when you take a photo of it. Then there's a stand, which is just a standard Dragon Wing stand, but is gray, and it has the branding on the base of it as well. So just something to note there. And then the stand fits in there, just like so. But the bottom of the aircraft, since I have it in the gear up configuration, you can see the gear doors in place on the nose and the main. And then the top of the aircraft has the overwing exits on the wings, and then there should be a beacon light somewhere in there too. But again, the glare is making it difficult to see that, but you can see just how well polished this is. So this model's been kept in great condition since I've got it like nearly 7 years ago now. So I've had this thing for 7 years, and this model was released in '02, so this is an over 20-year-old model, and she still looks like she just came right out of the factory, which is incredible. That's an awesome shot there too. I just realized that is a great shot. Let me see if I can get more of that plane into focus. There we go. And now we'll spend a moment to take a look at the real-life aircraft's history, and our first in a while where the aircraft is still actually active. So this aircraft first flew on February 19th of 2001, and she was delivered to TWA a couple of months later. She actually did wear the final livery for a brief time before the hybrid came into play. They had this on the MD-80 and the 757, as I mentioned. I don't have the 7.5 hybrid, but I would love to add that, so hopefully I find it one day. I know both Gemini and NG have released one. She then went to American in December of 2001, keeping the original registration of November 2417 Fox. Now, it would stay in this hybrid livery. They never painted them into the full American livery, and she was out of American by the start of 2003, going over to AirTran, and she was re-registered to November 9er Alpha Tango. Then when AirTran merged with Southwest in 2014, all of their 717s went to Delta, and she went there in June of that year. And as I record this, she is still flying with Delta, and her last flight with them as of right now, this is being filmed in early March, and she will actually be flying a couple different flights the next day, but the last one that she did was from Charlotte to Atlanta. And that'll do it for this episode of Retro Reviews. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.